Okay, screen sharing. So Cambly teachers, a lot of teachers have asked, how do you do screen sharing? Now, for screen sharing, it's a little tricky because you don't know if it's going to work or not until you actually try it. So if you are on a laptop, your computer, you have no problem as the tutor using the screen share function because it's built into the Cambly interface. But if the student is not on a laptop or a computer, something that's compatible to support the function, it's not going to work. So if you are a Cambly tutor, and you are, in a class and the student is on an iPad or their cell phone, hang it up because it's not going to work. So you won't know unless if you try to click the screen share button at the top in the right hand corner in that area. You try to click that screen share, and then if it doesn't work, or it'll actually say client's device does not support screen share. So then you can't do it. So all the planning that you probably did to share these awesome screens, because it's not going to work because they're having class on an iPad or a cell phone, which many of them do. So if you're fortunate enough to have a student that has it on a computer or a laptop and you wanted to share maybe something that you pulled up and you just wanted to pull it into the class interface, then you can do that. So here's some examples on how I use it with my children. I haven't really used it with the adults because we just converse, or they just do the Cambly, like the little built-in Cambly lessons, where they're reading it on their side and I'm reading it on my side. I don't have to do the screen share function. So with my students, the kids, I use it quite often because I have some of the kids that they're enrolled in Cambly Kids with the slides, and it's just not engaging enough because they don't like the coursework. They don't like the material. And so I'm talking about older kids, like 9. That's to me, you should be able to sit and pay attention. I'm talking about like 9-year-olds that are just like fidgety, don't really want to read because it's boring or they can't relate to the information. So that's the courseware that they're enrolled in. So I try to enhance it by finding things on the internet. And a lot of times I don't have it planned out because I don't do any planning or prepping for Cambly. So, I just really don't, because it's, that's one of the reasons why I chose Cambly, is because there's no prepping. So I just jump on and freestyle. So then when I see that they're getting a little antsy, I'm just like, okay, let's see. Plan B. And I try to pull something up. So here's an example on how I use screen sharing in the classroom, in a Cambly Kids classroom, with a child that's really like fidgety, and I'm trying to use her interests to play off of the lesson and kind of pull her back in. So watch how this goes.
Love, let it go, let it go.
So let's look at
Elsa.
Ooh, let's see. What is your favorite camping activity?
Elsa. And this one.
Let's see. Let's look to see what are they doing?
It's camping is I like sleeping.
Yes, this is called a tent.
Tent, yes.
Yes. So let me write that.
Let it go.
Tent.
Let it go.
Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go.
Aww. Elsa is I love you, princess.
Yes. You love Elsa?
Yes, I love.
What are they eating?
Elsa. And it's eating the sausages.
Yeah. Do you like to eat sausages?
Yes. I like sausage.
So when you go camping, you can put it in the fire like this and cook the sausages to eat.
sausages.
Yes, you're doing great. Okay, so today we're going to
Lollipop.
talk about
Lollipop.
camping. Dun dun dun.
All the rocks. Our world.
What does that say? Oh, our world.
No, our world. Our
Our,
world.
like,
Yes.
yeah, our world.
Our world is sunning.
You said it's sunny?
Sunning is go to the camping.
Yeah, look, have you ever been camping, Duru?
So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Have you ever been camping?
My camping is
Yeah.
go to the Arthur.
Did you go camping in a tent?
Yes. Yes.
You did? Good. Okay, let's do your star. So let's look. See that family?
Friends, family.
So we have camping. What do you see?
Go to the Arthur.
What do you see?
It's a bag, camping bag.
Yeah, backpack. What's this? What's
It's
this?
a
Say this is fire. Fire.
fire.
Yeah, so
It's a
we call it campfire.
campfire.
Yes. It can keep us warm and we can cook the food. Yes, good. Yeah, you got it. Okay, let's make the fire. Fire. Make the fire, Doodle. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a fire.
It is
The fire. Yay. Doodle made campfire.
yeah, fire is good. Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. You get another star for that one. Let's look at this one. It is a great feeling.
It is a
Great. It is a great. It is a great
It is a great
feeling
feeling.
when the campsite is ready.
Campsite is already.
Yes. So this is the campsite. Campsite.
Campsites.
Yeah, that's where you go camping. The campsite.
The campsite.
Yeah. I'm going to show you.
Hi.
I'm going to show you a video on with a tent.
Video is yes? Is that Elsa?
Oh, it's not Elsa. Unless if I can find Elsa with a tent.
What is that little Elsa?
If I can find Elsa with a tent, then
Elsa what? Elsa.
we don't need that one. Let's see if I can find Elsa goes camping. You think I can find it?
Yes, yes, please, yes.
You like Elsa?
Yes. Salsa.
Uh,
I like the Mona. Elsa is salsa. I like the Mona, 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 Mona. Play, play, play. Yes, play.
here's one.
It's Elsa.
I don't think this is the same Elsa though. This is a different Elsa.
Chicken,
Oh
chicken.
no. Okay, here we go.
It's Elsa.
Here we go. This one says Elsa goes camping.
Yes.
Oh no, it's not working. Oh, there we go. All right, it says Elsa goes camping. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh,
Do you
really?
see it?
Thank you very
Okay, here we go. Let's go camping.
much.
Cookies? Fire!
It's a
What are we
bear.
gonna do now? Believe us. Tent is ready. You're welcome.
Marshmallows.
I think this is a good spot for camping, right? I'm super excited. Oh,
What
yeah.
are they
And
doing?
look,
They found a
we also have a
campsite.
fireplace there so we can roast marshmallows.
Anna.
Yay! Fireplace to roast marshmallows.
Yeah.
I like this picnic table. We can eat lunch here. Oh, yes. All right,
Remember,
we
what
can
is
eat
that?
our sandwiches over there. All right,
Picnic
let's set
table.
up our stuff.
I'm
gonna do the chair.
Morrison is
Okay.
the video, no?
Help you with this, Anna? Sure. Well,
Okay.
I brought in...
So they went camping. Did you like that?
Yeah.
So that's how they went camping. They found a campsite, a picnic table, the campfire,
Everything.
and they said they were going to roast some marshmallows, right?
Yes.
So let's look.
Camping.
People like to set out on an adventure. So look at the man. He is hiking.
Yes, hiking.
Yeah, hiking. It's hard for me to write with my mouse. Hiking.
Hiking.
Good. And what is this? Doru, what is this?
It's camp.
What is that?
Camping.
It's a tent.
Study.
A tent.
Tent.
Tent. Yeah, you got it. Good. Perfect. You got
Good
it.
morning. Good
So
morning.
make
good
sure
afternoon.
the tent
Hurry up.
is
Hurry
set up
up.
well.
Hurry up.
Doru.
Hello.
Look, this is a cabin.
This is a cabin.
Yes, a cabin. Have you ever been in a cabin?
Yes.
Yes, a cabin. Cabins are nice. They're nice for camping.
Yes, camping.
Yes, so there are plenty of cabins. Many, many cabins.
Yeah, video.
You see the cabins?
Yes.
Ah, it showed me. That's not the cabin, that's me. Okay, so these are the cabins.
These are the cabins. Hurry up,
You see
hurry
it?
up. Yes.
Ooh,
It's
look
a
at that.
beautiful.
It is beautiful. Okay, and you guys, if you're a Cambly tutor already, or if you're thinking about doing tutoring on Cambly, sometimes there are children that use the adult size of the Cambly tutoring interface. So And the reason for that, the parents told me, oh yeah, we just don't want to obligate ourselves to a year on the Cambly kids. So with the Cambly kids, apparently, I guess they have to sign for a whole year, and I think they have to pay it all up front. I think that's what a parent told me. But they have to obligate themselves to a whole year. Whereas with the Cambly Classic, they just pay as they pay. You know, you just put minutes on. You could do 3 months, you could do 1 month, whatever. So it's a lot more flexible on the adult side, the Cambly Classic side. So I have kids. I prefer them to be on the adult side because, hey, you get paid more to teach the children on the, not on the adult side, on the kid side. You get paid more to teach the children in Cambly Kids because it's $12 per hour, 20 cents per minute, as opposed to the 17 cents per minute. So it's not a big difference, but it adds up. So it's $10.20 an hour on the Cambly Classic and $12 an hour on Cambly Kids. Hey, I collect change, so I would prefer to teach the children on Cambly Kids, but I do have parents that they have asked, please, 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 teacher. I agree. So this is a child that I have. She's a regular of mine, and she's on the Cambly Classic side. She's really young, and I mean, she doesn't have enough English to engage in conversation. So I just have to be creative and find something that interests her, and I just thank God that she has class every day consistently on a computer. So she's on the computer, so the screen sharing is just fine. And her parents actually love it. They ask for it. Can you show her pictures of food? Can you show her colors? And so when they found out I can do that, they're just like, wonderful. Could you do this? Maybe she'd like this today. So like I said, I do zero planning. Zero. Like if I know I have her for the day, I might line some tabs up with pictures of food. I might have it already pulled up so I can suggest things. But there's no planning. So hey, there you go. So this is how I do it if I have a child that's on the Cambly Classic side of it and a little young antsy or whatever, and I'm trying to really get her engaged. I use some screen share.
It's and orange.
Yeah, it's an orange. Good job. Okay. Do you like to eat apples and bananas?
Yes.
I like to eat apples and bananas. Okay, so we're going to eat some apples and bananas.
Angela.
Uh-oh. There we go. You say, I like to. Let me see if I can find the song. Are you ready? I'm going to get the song.
I like to.
Yeah, you want to sing apples and bananas?
Yes.
Okay, we will sing together.
Healthy music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
Can you hear it?
Apples and Bananas from the CD download Nursery Rhymes by.
Can you
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Can you see it?
Yes. Kids.
Oh, you see the cat?
Yes.
Apples and Bananas.
There we go.
From the CD download Nursery Rhymes by the Learning Station.
Here we go. Will you sing with me?
Eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas.
What is he
Your
eating?
turn.
Oh. Where'd she go? Oh. Remember, what are these? What are these? Say these are my eyes. Say my eyes.
Eyes.
Yes. I have a book for you. Are you ready to read? Are you ready to read?
Yes.
Say let's go. Okay, so the screen sharing function, I know that on my screen recorder, you didn't really see it that well, but there's a little icon at the top in the right, and it looks like a little computer monitor, a laptop screen, and it has an arrow, like a little arrow pointing out of it. And so that's the screen sharing thing right there. I think that's the one with the arrow. Yeah, so that's the screen sharing thing right there. And so when you are doing the screen share, all you do is just click it, and then it'll give you the option. You saw the windows that had the option where it's like share another application window or share from a tab, and you can pick which tab you want to share. Now the trick is when you're screen sharing, there were times you couldn't see the student. That's because once you are sharing your screen, you can't just hide the window and then just only be in the classroom, because unless if you don't need to move around or navigate, because they cannot see your mouse moving. So if you want them to see your mouse moving, pointing to things, because you're not able to circle, so you're not able to draw and circle on it and all that good stuff, unless if you have some advanced technology that you can open it into an application and then screen share on that, which I don't. I just screen share the screen that I found on the internet. But some people have applications open, like maybe Paintbrush, and they have a picture pulled, imported into Paintbrush or something like that. And so then they can draw on it. I'm not doing all that because that's going to mean I have to plan. And I'm just not. I'm not saying I'm not. I haven't, and I don't plan to do that. Maybe, you know, I will one day, but no, I haven't done that yet. But it is possible if you are looking to go that route where you can actually pull in a picture on Paintbrush that you can draw and circle. But the only way they can see you moving your mouse around is if you actually have that particular application window open, and then they can see it. If you have it hidden and you're only in the classroom and you're moving your mouse around, you can see your cursor moving. They can't see anything if you're trying to point to something. If you're needing to click or resize, you have to open up the other application window and do it there so that they can see what you're doing. So they see exactly what you're doing in that particular application window. I hope that makes sense. Clear as mud. All right, so I hope this helped you and gave you some insight on how it's used. And if you're not a tutor or you didn't even know it was possible, now you know it's possible and you kind of know how to do it. So, as always, TTFN.